Okay, I don't know if this is working properly. I'm trying to get the NVIDIA recorder to pick up the microphone that I have hooked up to it, and it's not worked for the past couple of times. So I'm just trying again. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm gonna do anything with this. Probably not. So I'm probably just gonna go around the set for Jinxed, which will probably never happen, but I figured it's a good way to test the microphone. So anyway, if this is going up, this is like a fan thing. If y'all ever seen The Haunting or The Haunted, it's a Minecraft series from like jeez, I don't even remember, 2012 I think, whenever Attack of the B-Team mod pack was like, when it was popular. It was like a thing. You can still watch it. It's on a channel called RejectedShotgun, made by a guy named Drake, I think was his name. But this is like a fan thing that I started a while ago. It's supposed to be like a world that's similar to what they had going on. Because I don't know, I'm weird. I come up with like my own little scenarios and stories in my head, and this one was like a fan sequel. That's what my character is supposed to look like. A version of those characters, but like forcefully mashed together. Something to do with the story. I've already forgotten, and I'm the one who came up with it. Anyway, this is supposed to be like a town kind of thing. It's not finished yet. I still have like a lot of houses to add, like those. I got that one over there because it's supposed to be like a main character's house. And then from there, we just have a pathway. There's like barriers and stuff, and there's like signs and like a book there that are that explains the lore and explains why that is there in a town that's made of like mostly wood. But I don't know, it's probably not important. Anyway, you got a bridge, path goes this way. You got this forest here, which is supposed to be a reference, because in The Haunted they had a thing where they passed through a really thick forest that was hiding a circle, a magic circle from the Witchery mod, which is just kind of what I got here. I just figured it'd be a fun thing to rebuild. And over here we got a bridge that was destroyed and ruined. I still want to add like floating, like flotsam that's gone down the river. And then a pathway through this place I haven't really done yet. I'm planning to use World Edit to change this biome into something else, because it's a, what's it called? A bamboo forest, which doesn't really fit with what I had in mind. But yeah, path is going to go through here, and then it's going to wind up like over this way, because this island wasn't here. I had to build this by hand. And then like the path's gonna come out here and it's gonna stop, and then they're gonna have to continue on, and then they're gonna go up through like these bits here. There's gonna be more trees. I just haven't built too many of them. And then over here is another reference, because this area used to count as a jungle, but it was way too small. There was no trees in it or anything, so I just changed it to match the rest of the biome around it. But this chunk specifically was left how it was. I guess just because I missed it with World Edit. And I figured it'd be a cool little Easter egg for like, if ever the series was made and someone, because like, thing is they're gonna be walking through here and there's gonna be like trees blocking the view, but any like eagle-eyed viewers would be able to see it off to the side like that. And then let me see. And then you come in here and it's like exactly from the classic Haunted with the signs and everything. And then like the ancient musket and snow helmet, that's a reference to one of the characters. And then from there the path continues on. I think it's, yeah. So from this point there's gonna be, I want to have something like in the middle here that's like an enemy camp or something or other. And then they chase like the two main characters along this way. Sorry, there's no way for me to fly faster in this version of the game. Anyway, they end up going here. They jump off this cliff, I'm gonna have to get rid of all that, the dirt and sand and everything, so it's harder to see down. But they jump off this cliff, and that's how they evade the enemies. Then they have to sneak over here, climb up this mountain, and then they, like the first part, I guess, would end with them finding this abandoned, like, ancient building. And then second part would also take place here. I put the most work into this place, I think, just because I really like the kind of aesthetic of, like, ancient abandoned buildings. So, like, the idea is that they'll come here and they'll, like, you come in, and obviously, like, because of how old it is, the floor is all, like, fallen out. But this was a kind of cool thing. So the way I want it to be is because at the end of the series, the original series, they have a thing happen where, like, they release a magic plague, or like a magic cataclysm into the whole world, and it starts to essentially make the world glitch out. So I intentionally made it, basically what I did, I just took this block, and I, this chiseled version of cobblestone, I just made a big cube of it with world edit, and I pasted it into a mountain, and because I wanted it to look like it just appeared here. That's kind of what like I want a lot of the scenery to be, so like maybe biomes that don't make sense or things that shouldn't be where they're supposed to be. I think I built this, I don't remember exactly, but I think there's an episode or something where they find a building like this, and it's like in an area that shouldn't be there, or that wasn't there before, or something or other. And they do this. But yeah, you're supposed to come in, these are like glass doors, you find like a backpack, and there's like stuff and everything. And eventually I want something to do with like climbing up and exploring the rest of it. So like you come up here and you'd find like office spaces and everything, but obviously I haven't gotten to that yet. For the second part, it's gonna be like they camp out there, they leave, and then they follow this like remnant of a path. Let me just get down here. I should probably get out my witch's hand, just because I don't know, I want to use my magic. There you go. But then they go along, they're just like exploring throughout. They come up here, and then they see the jungle temple over there in the distance, which I thought would be a cool thing to keep. It spawned there naturally, but I wanted to turn it into something. So then they see it, and they're like, oh, let's go raid it. And then the more experienced character is like, it's not a good idea. But then he gives in, and he goes, they come around here, and they end up at the temple. You can kind of see it's destroyed a little bit. You come in here, they find this like chain bridge, and they're like, uh-oh, someone's already here. So then they come in there. I think, do I have my backpack on? No, I don't. Here, I guess I'll get into character a little bit. There you go. Okay, let me get rid of that. Do that. Do that. Okay, so they come in, they're like being real like sneaky and trying not to make loud noises. They come down here, but it's blocked off by rubble. They come up here through all the overgrowth. Come in, there's like a tree growing through it. And then down here you can see that there was a camp, but it's gone now. And then there's like some story stuff in there. There's a sleeping bag. There's another sleeping bag over here. You can see that the temple is old. Or well, it's kind of like open to interpretation. It's like, is it old and fallen apart, or did something make this happen? Because that looks like an explosion, and this looks like it was like forcefully caved in and everything. And then from there they discover a map inside that leads them over this way. If they travel around this way, they follow the map through this jungle. I think specifically through this spot here. Yeah, and then they cross this ravine, and then right here is going to be like maybe a broken bridge or something, I don't really know. And then they follow the map. They end up finding this area of like broken, patchy dirt. And underneath is like a supply depot that they need for their journey, like a bunch of food and whatnot. And from there they continue on, I think straight south. Yeah, those trees mark it. So they continue on, like, back south. They pass between these trees. I can't remember if I planted those or not. I think I did. I wanted a marker. Pass through here, and they see this, and the more experienced one is, like, talking about how it's, like, a really big, they're rare, because you got the yellow flowers, you got the red flowers, and then these are supposed to be, like, wow, hell, what are they called? I can't remember. He's like, yeah, stay here, or, like, go look over the hill, and I'll stay here and gather some of, like, I think it's the pollen inside. And then the less experienced one is going over, and he sees the circle, and so he comes on down. He's, like, exploring it. Then out of nowhere, he gets, like, ambushed or something, or he gets, like, backed into a corner. More experienced person comes up and is chased off by, like, I think a coven witch. So they get ambushed by witches, knocked out, and then the next episode after that, it would end right there. Next episode would be, like, down here in these catacomb-looking things, which, again, they're supposed to look like the ones from the original video. That's not how that's supposed to be. From, like, the original series and everything, like, to a degree. And, like, this room, I think this is the latest thing I've built. I haven't even finished it yet, because you can see up here that it's not done. Actually, I can go ahead and just do that real quick. I just need to break these and do that. But, yeah. So, that's kind of what I've just been doing. And then that's a whole other mess down there. So, yeah. And then from there, it's supposed to be, like, they escape. And then they go that way, and there's a whole mess more of stuff. Like, I've mapped out a whole lot. Because, like, there's lots of stuff that I had ideas for. And, again, I'll probably never get along with them. Like, there's something here. I was going to build, like, I think I started, actually. There's a town, yeah. Just here, in this biome, I was going to build, like, a wrecked town. But, yeah, it's just a thing. So, yeah, I just wanted, I don't know, I just turned into something it wasn't supposed to be. I just wanted to make sure that this microphone was working. But, yeah, I guess if anyone sees this and they're curious, I can probably, like, write something out, like maybe a written version of the story to go with this world. Like, this is supposed to be like a military installation and everything. You got, like, statues out here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Hell, I probably recorded this and the microphone isn't working at all, and I'm just an idiot.